My people, it's time for the hot topics like we give it to you every single morning around this time. Neville, what's going on in the world? What's going on in the world?
Well, I hear the music for the hot topic first. I like that tune. Wait, now play. Hey!
Bounce them out.
Like it.
Bounce them out. Bounce to it.
So we got news last evening that apparently they're attempting to start schoolboy football October 31. It is said it will start October 31 if the government gives the go-ahead. I think everyone knows that I'm a high school football coach. That's not going to be easy. And it's said already that all the schools won't be able to play at your home grounds. The competition will be different because it's still going to end sometime in December, so they're going to probably condense the season.
You're still worried about COVID?
I question the wisdom. Give me a good reason why it needs to be played. You call off champs. International meet was called off. Racers Grand Prix called off. Olympics postponed.
Why such a contact sport would be coming back in?
Why football? And the principals will make the decisions, and I report to my principal at St. George's College, or whatever she says I will. But the other thing is, some of us probably can't be at the game.
Spectators, you mean?
Well, not only spectators, but even some of the coaches who are old people
in
like
that age
myself
group, yeah.
might not be able. But
the vulnerable group.
Yeah, but that wouldn't. I wouldn't decide whether it should be played or not because I couldn't be there. But I still question. I'm helping about 5 or 6 kids. I told you that already. They're going off on scholarship, and it is difficult to keep them apart, and that's just about 5 or 6.
So you have to try and train them.
Right. So we start with a little prayer, and one is there, and one is there, and we're fine. And as I remember the distance, and not turn my back, and everybody sit down beside one another, tie up them laces.
Yeah, and you know, I was reminded by a principal yesterday, not to use that term, social distancing. I remember Daly and I said, we're not into that because that is the most dangerous thing that you could do to children, to keep them socially distant. We're just trying to encourage a little bit of physical distancing. Yeah. But it really is a weird time. People arguing about whether or not masks are healthy or not. You know, so can you breathe in a mask all day in the hot sun?
It's difficult.
It's difficult,
and
right?
without not to cut you, but without one single spectator at a schoolboy game, you have 61 people there.
So there you
61
go.
61 without a spectator.
Hold on. Are they going to be playing in masks?
Well, they can't.
No. I'm telling you, people have some conversations. Oh, but can you have 61 people in a space and not have them masked if there is a guideline by the ministry that says that people, if we're more than so are gathered, they should be masked. So I said, there's so many challenges. Yeah. And when you make these decisions, we also have to follow the protocol set by the MOH.
Even come September, you have to be tested apparently for the temperature and stuff. So the students are going to be lining up, taking the temperature.
One by one.
One by one. Can you imagine someone probably sneeze in the line? These are youngsters. Or someone, the temperature is a little high and you have to come out to the line. That might cause some problems. But let's see.
All right.
I would love to see football, schoolboy football. Don't get me wrong. I'm just concerned about what
I'd love to see every summer camp, every game, every school reopen in September, and everybody getting back to normal by washing their hands regularly and understanding you can't sneeze from people, eat from people, etc. But why not? Let's get back. I don't know.
Wait, no, I can't eat from people.
I didn't mean it like that. Well, you know, my thing is safe. Yeah.
And it's no, you tell me.
No,
Jamaica, this is your life for it. It's no, you tell me.
No, listen.
Anyway.
Let's get on with the hot topics. That's funny.
This one is really, really very sad. Senior Superintendent Leon Clunis.
Yes.
Passed away yesterday.
Terrible.
Yeah, he was shot, I think it's about a month ago.
June 12, he was shot at the Horizon Park police operation. Left 2 police, Detective Corporal Dame Biggs and Constable Ricardo Hilton dead. Another one wounded. And unfortunately, we lost our superintendent yesterday.
And you said unfortunate because apparently he was getting ready to leave. He called, his family there came for him. He spoke to a couple of his friends, Superintendent Steve Brown, said we started training school same day. He was the class captain. He said we had a long conversation this morning. This was yesterday morning. He said he called me twice and I was taking some stuff to him, but because of the rain, I decided to turn back and told him when he gets home, I'll bring it there. So apparently he was ready to leave. He was telling everyone at the hospital goodbye and everything, and then he just didn't feel so good. And they took him back in the room, and that was it. So quite unfortunate. So condolences
Very
to
unfortunate.
his wife, his kids, and apparently his wife came for him, and the kids were at home waiting to, welcome him home. Really, really sad. But boy.
And he was just 52,
Yep.
very young.
Yep.
Very, very young. And it just reminds us that it's a hard job that the police have out there on the road. And boy, I tell you, we really need to work on this country, how we deal with each other, how we protect our citizens and our police force who are there to serve. And we know that among the force right now, there's a lot of suffering, there's a lot of pain. It's another low for you, and we really send condolences to all of his colleagues. Again, to his wife. My goodness, we don't know what to say except we wish you strength. Moving on now to another hot topic, the church-based Jamaica Progressive Party, JPP. We talked about it already on this show. The new political party for the new upcoming elections will abolish, they say, income tax, ban go-go clubs.
Well, I don't know about the go-go club, but...
Ban go-go clubs and raise salaries for civil servants if it gains state power. The JPP president, Gilbert Edwards, who basically also says that they want to bring back Air Jamaica, and all other plans that we have is to make sure that our people are successful and we are able to strengthen the family, he said in a Gleaner interview.
Well, I'm all for the abolishment of income tax. I've been saying this on here for so long.
Can the country survive without income tax?
Yep, you can be taxed in other areas. Just don't take the money out of my salary. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I like the sound of that too.
I'm tired to say that. Serious. I don't know about the banning of the go-go clubs. People earn there. I don't know if a go-go club is something that it's kids don't go there. It's an adult.
I was just about to say, now all the kids are watching. It's more like, Mom, what's a go-go club?
So I don't know about
honey,
that.
ask your dad.
Yeah. raise salaries for civil servants. I can live with that one. But yeah, well, this is going to be a third party. Not for the first time we're having a third party. We had the NDM.
Yes.
And there you have a lot of independents also. All right, so there you go. Good luck to that party when the election comes.
All right, so Neville,
last one.
No, health shop vendors plead for beaches to stay open. The fisher folk at the beach in St. Catherine are appealing to the government to keep the beaches open as they attempt to recover from the fallout from the COVID-19 pandemic. But Mr. Bell, last week, didn't we say that beaches will be open?
They are
with
open.
Restrictions.
They are open, no, but the minister is saying that they're not following. Like, if you look at that picture, well, not that one, the one before. So the minister is saying, they're not following the guidelines.
Yeah, 91% non-compliance rate with
so
social
he's saying
distancing.
if we don't keep it up, we won't close it back.
Wow.
Look at, you see people are very, very close to each other. I guess some of them are families too, and I guess, I don't know if you're going to keep distance from your son or your daughter.
No, who does that?
Right, but look at that picture right there.
Yeah.
So I think the minister is saying too many people
It's not working.
observing the distance, not wearing the masks. So he's suggesting that
But as I say, you have to judge these clusters on the beach, because it could be a cluster of family that living in the same house already.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you're going to stay away.
Mr. Bell, I just gave a joke. It's an international joke day. Did you get it?
The joke?
When you said the new progressive party is going to ban, I want these jokes to be recorded for history. It's a joke.
Oh, it's a joke.
It's International Joke Day, and I just made a joke. You talked about the go-go clubs, and I said, the children are watching. I'm going to ask Mommy, what's a go-go club? And Mommy's going to turn around and say, ask your father.
I don't think the father is going to find that funny.
It's not a joke?
By the way, we had 4 new cases last evening, so we're not out of the woods just yet. But we have to go to
America's looking like a spike.
Still to come, how well do you know your Jamaican artists and their real names? Well, we'll put it to the test. But first, so Shane, I know his name, has News in 5. Soon come.